All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today's topic is going to be the symbolism again of the Star of David. A little bit of language breakdown and tying things in with the staff of Hermes. We talked about grammatical and physical logic. We've talked about the caduceus, the staff of Hermes, Hermetic principles, and we're just going to kind of tie things in together a little bit more today, connect, unify, so to speak, unity, right? That's kind of the point here, right? In a world full of division, unity is something that is needed now more than ever. So, with that being said, we discussed the Star of David in terms of love and logic, right? And love and logic and the unity between those two. I just wanted to do a little bit of a language breakdown on the words correct and incorrect. So, if you do a little bit of word splitting with correct, you get core and rect, right? Core is Latin for heart. Rect, I didn't do much studying as to, or digging as to the etymology on that, but upright, right? So to erect something is to build, to establish, to build, right? Upright, you're building, okay? Kind of like the pyramid. To erect a pyramid is to build a pyramid, right? Whereas incorrect, you get not heart upright, or the heart is not upright, otherwise known as the heart is inverted. Okay, the prefix un comes from, or the prefix in comes from the prefix un, which means not. So, incorrect would be uncorrect. This is the same concept as independence. You're not saying you are in a state of dependence, right? What you are saying when you are saying independence is undependence, as in not in a state of dependence. Now, of course, these are judgments, right? But not necessarily against people. But some people use this sort of information to judge people. I prefer to stick to judge not, that you be not judged, and judge righteous judgment. So, incorrect, not heart upright. As in, this is not the upright heart. This is not the upright star. Not the upright soul, right? And for all intents and purposes, S-O-L does, in fact, equal S-O-U-L. So, you combine these two, and ultimately, or these two pyramids, right, you get the selfless heart, you get the selfish heart, but ultimately, even these come together in the middle, and that is where you get the true unity, right? And that, of course, as discussed before, is seen in the symbol of, the tree of life. It is seen in the symbol of the caduceus. Funny how this kind of almost looks like a balance here. This is the heart of balance, right? The heart of, quote, true love, true unity between that which is correct and that which is incorrect, so to speak, right? But this is seen in the caduceus. We've discussed that before. And of course, this ties into, I'm going to step off camera for just a second. Just to grab a book, because I gotta remember specifically which principle is which. It's been a little while since I've cracked open this book. Pretty sure it's the principle of polarity. Right. Yeah, okay. So, principle of polarity, principle number 4. Funny. Principle number 4. Okay, everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet. Okay? All truths are but half-truths. Right? So let's take factually correct and emotionally correct. That which is factually correct isn't always emotionally correct, and that which is emotionally correct isn't always factually correct. In fact, almost all wars that I can think of involve one party being factually correct but emotionally incorrect or insensitive, and the other party being emotionally correct but being factually incorrect, or in other words, known as logically disinclined. But all paradoxes may be reconciled. Okay, so all paradoxes, all forms of duality may be reconciled into absolute unity, which is, of course, found in the unity between that 1 and that 0. Now, the thing about that is, within the human body, that unity is set to fall apart at a certain point, right? Aging happens. Physical damage to the body happens. We do go through emotional stress, which clogs up the system, and that's where aging and disease and physical damage really happens at an advanced rate. Okay? But the point being, where correct and incorrect, the two judgments of, quote, correctness, where they meet in the middle, right, is seen here and is seen here, right? It is seen within the staff of Hermes, okay, the, quote, wounded healer, so to speak. And with all that being said, it's important to remember that spiritual reality and physical reality are reflections of each other, and where those two meet in the middle, something truly magical, so to speak, happens. And that's the whole point of occult organizations and magic, right? There is magic that unifies, magic that dissolves and disintegrates and destroys, okay? And there is ultimately unity between those two, and that is the force of God itself. The force of God, the force of love. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, great. Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, do whatever you want to do. I mean, it really, it makes no difference to me. Ultimately, it all points back to the concept of Christ and God, or love and truth. Anyways, so with that being said, I hope everyone has a great night. I do plan on doing another video, but if you only get to watch this one, so be it. Anyways, take care.